are you today? And welcome to the Doc and Doc Show. But guess what? This is not the Doc and Doc Show. This is the Doc and Comic Show. And I'll tell you why. Dr. Jenkins is taking a very, very well-deserved day off. So don't worry, he's not sick or anything. I'm sure he's having a great time today. And he's having fun. And we have a co-host here who has been on the show before, and she is great. You are going to enjoy her. She is a comic. Her name is Flynn Beck. F-L-Y-N-N-B-E-C-K, Flynn Beck. And she is a comic in LA. And I want you to talk a little bit, Flynn, about what you're doing. What's going on tomorrow with you?
Oh my gosh, thank you for asking.
Plug you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you for having me.
Well,
I like it. There's just one doc today.
One doc?
Yeah.
I'm in. Yeah, but you're the comic doc.
There we go. Okay.
The doctor of comedy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have a show at the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard, the world famous comedy store. My show is called Joke-A-Dope, and it starts at 7:30 p.m. And my headliner is Michael Costa, and he does comedy for attractive people only.
So if you're in there, that means you must be attractive.
Yes, and so Dr. Judith, you better be there because you're a hottie.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I like to think of myself that way. You know,
yes.
Why do you want to think of yourself as not being attractive?
Exactly.
That's just a real lose-lose.
You got it. Self-esteem is important.
So, Flynn and I were saying, gee, what are we going to talk about today? And we came up, we could probably do about 5 hours on
5 hours at least.
At least. Maybe 6?
Yes.
Maybe 6. But we want to talk about something I think all of us are interested in.
Yes.
And it's on relationships, and we're talking romantic relationships.
Yes.
There are all kinds of relationships out there, but we're going to talk about romantic relationships, and specifically, many people out there are divorced, or you've lost a spouse, or something has happened, you've broken up, something terrible has happened or sad has happened, and you got to get back on your feet and get back in the game. Yep. So, have you ever been there before?
Yes. I was with somebody for 6 years, and we broke up about 2 years ago.
Wow, was that hard for you?
It was very hard because there were kids involved.
Oh, that's always hard.
So basically, we were married. We were engaged. And then I took 2 years just to kind of chill out, celibate, the whole deal.
Celibate?
And then I decided in January to get on Tinder.
Okay, you've got to tell me about, and that's what we want to talk about. How do you get back in the game? How do you start living again? And I do believe we are meant to couple. We have to find the yin for our yang.
I concur.
Yes, yeah. So we're meant to couple. How do we do that? And I think it's interesting because Flynn and I, although I'd like to say we're the same age, maybe we are. We come from different generations. So I think that'll be interesting. Also, this is a call-in show. This is your show. So please call us if you have a question or a comment about getting back, dating, problems, issues, any ideas that you may have. Call us at 661-298-5487, 298-5487. Let's all talk about this. And we have Justin over here, and of course we're going to bug him to talk about things. And
he's a little cute type.
Isn't he cute? His
yes.
shirt. I mean, this is not, this is radio, so you can't see his shirt.
He's very handsome.
He's very handsome, isn't he?
I think he's a mix. Are you a mix? Can you tell us what you are?
I am a quarter Italian, quarter Scotch-Irish, and in air quotes, half black.
And
wow.
Half black.
I'm feeling the half black.
Yeah, I'm feeling the Italian.
Yes.
The Scotch-Irish can be a little bit cheap. I don't know. Are you cheap?
Oh. No, of course not.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he's very generous in many different ways.
Yes.
In relationships, I think he's a generous man. So
I would
I like to
concur.
think so.
Yeah, I would concur.
Yeah.
He's got a great smile.
Yeah. So we'll bring him in a little bit and bug him. I know he's thrilled for us to do that. So, and we invite you too. Let's have a party here. Let's
Exactly.
have a relationship
Chip party.
getting back, getting alive again, feeling your mojo.
Yes.
Or whatever you want.
Getting your groove back.
Get in your groove.
Judith, I've got a feeling you got your groove back.
Honey, I got my groove back.
How long was the groove not here?
Oh, for me, about 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I had that wall down. And
That wall up, right?
No, you put a wall, oh yeah.
You had to
up or
wall
down.
up. You had the wall up for
Wall
5
up.
years.
See, I do from the
Yeah,
top to the
yeah.
bottom, so I'm slamming the
There
wall
you-
down. Yeah, although I was high functioning, doing well.
Right.
But, I just didn't want to get back there. So you had 2 years, I had 5.
What made you want to get the wall down and get back out there?
I met a very lusty man.
Ooh, so it
Yes.
took a man.
It took a man. It took me saying, okay, I'm open. I don't care. I'll have dinner with somebody. And I met this very brilliant man. How about
Wow.
you? Okay, tell me about you. And how
Um,
did you do this? How'd you get back?
Tinder was recent, but I was at I was looking for a job, and I was at a job interview, our job meeting, and at the end of the meeting, I said to him, "Are you as successful in your personal life as you are in your business life?"
Oh.
And he said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Are you married? Do you have a family?" He said,
This is what you did in your job interview?
"Yeah." At the very
you
end.
brazen hussy. I love it.
At the very end, and he said, "I need a wife first."
Oh.
And then I sent him a thank you card, and then he emailed me, and then the rest was history. But it wasn't a happy ending. He was just looking to have fun.
Oh. And you weren't looking to have fun?
But I think eventually I wanted more. I'm a woman.
Women want more.
We do want more.
Women want commitment.
Justin, would you agree? Women want more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But so do men. That just takes them longer to understand that and realize that.
That they wanna commit to?
Confront those kind of vulnerable feelings.
But they
My
want.
experience.
But they want a relationship too.
Absolutely.
Aww.
I think they do. I the guys that just want to, fool around and one right after the other, I don't think they're very deep. They
I don't
have
think
a
it's
lot of
fulfilling.
substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody out there that's their life and you're good with it and you want no more. But you know what?
Well, then you would be. If you want no more,
You would
Then-
be,
possibly.
here's a word, emotional or intimacy anorexic. What do you think about intimacy anorexic? It's a new term that I wanted to talk about, and I thought, that'll be kind of heavy. And
No,
yeah, you jumped on it.
I jumped on it
Why?
because I have emotional intimacy issues.
Oh, here, okay, folks, this is going to be great. We're going to have a session here, and we're going to talk about. Let's go there.
Let's go there.
Let's go there. So, my definition, or the clinical
Definition.
the boring definition of intimacy anorexia is active withholding of emotional, physical, or spiritual intimacy from a spouse or a primary partner.
Yeah.
Can you buy that? Can you own that?
Yeah, I can. I think that for me, when things get too deep or too real, I get scared.
So what do? Do you break up? Do you pull back the emotions, the feelings? What do you do?
Well, give me my choices again.
Oh, well, there are characteristics of emotional anorexia.
Okay.
I love that word. Don't you all love it? Love it.
Anorexia.
No, intimacy
Yeah.
anorexia.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to tell you, that's why I wanted to talk about it. It is epidemic and rampant today.
Yes. Especially with Tinder and all these sites.
Yeah. Because that is just so easy. You can just look like you're going through a catalog.
Yes.
Looking for somebody, and then the emotions come in, and then
Next.
next you don't know how to do it. So
Yeah.
the fun is for you, the titillation is the catch.
Yes.
And then when he gets,
Hooked.
then you,
Maybe go look to find another one.
okay, so you want the fun. You want that titillation and that excitement.
Well, you know what? It's kind of weird. I think
And she is so beautiful. I mean, really, she's
you're
just
so
sitting
sweet.
here. Well,
You're so
come on.
sweet. I think that it's kind of weird and hard to admit, but I think I'm like a man in that I like the chase a little bit. Justin, is that totally outrageous?
The chase is fun, and I don't think it used to be a man's world that women really didn't have a whole lot of choices, so they had to get a man to survive. My generation,
Even way long before your generation. Long before.
true, and it was partly in my generation, but now women are pretty independent.
Yeah.
So they can have that thrill too of the chase. But some of the characteristics are. You're too big. See if you own any of these.
Okay.
You're too busy. You get involved. He's starting to want a relationship, and then you're busy.
No, I don't think I'm too. I mean, if I like a guy, I don't think I have intimacy anorexia, but I'm just owning to you that I have emotional intimacy issues. But no, when I really like a guy, I want
I'm
to spend
the
time with
doctor.
him.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't get too busy.
Okay. You don't get too.
No.
How about blame? Well, I can't be with him because he this or that. Blame? Anything?
Maybe that rings.
Blame. Withholding love, which is called starving the dog. What the dog needs to eat, but you starve him, and this person needs intimacy.
No, I don't think I do that one.
No?
What's that?
Withholding praise?
No, I'm a huge. I mean, look, I've told Justin how great looking he is. I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah, but if he gets close to you, you're going to run.
I don't know.
I-
How old is he?
We're not telling age.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
our only rule. We had one rule about what we could talk about or not talk about today. We're not talking age. Yeah, we just decided we're not. So
Gotcha. So then he's of age then.
he's of age.
Perfect.
I hope so. Then you can really hit on him. Okay. And withholding sex. This is huge, especially in marriages. You have this relationship and you go out and say, oh, my wife or my husband is fabulous. They do this and that. I love them. They're perfect. Oh, and everyone thinks that you have this amazing relationship. You go home and there's a lot of withholding, and that's called intimacy anorexia, and it goes on all the time.
I don't think I withhold sex. I think in the beginning I have like a rule when I meet a guy to wait at least a month. I know Steve Harvey says to wait 3 months, don't give him the benefits until 3 months. But I have a 1 month rule. So I withhold it in the beginning, but then once I have it, it's on.
Okay, but I like this. When we start dating again, we get out into the dating world. What are the rules? I mean, what are the rules? What are let's call them guidelines.
Yeah.
I hate the word rules.
Okay, yeah.
What are your guidelines? 1 month before
1 month.
you have sex.
I think because, it really should be, I think Steve Harvey's onto something. Like, when you start a new job, you don't get the benefits for 3 months.
Right.
He says wait 3 months before you sleep with a guy. I think that's a great idea. I think in theory it's a little hard to do. Justin, 3 months is kind of tough, right?
What do you think, Justin? What's your rule for sleeping with somebody?
The first night.
And Justin is saying, oh, why am I
I see
here?
my boss behind me. It's making me laugh.
So what is your rule?
I don't have a rule at all. I think of it in terms of what two consenting adults decide is best for them at any given time. That could be waiting. That could be doing whatever feels natural in the moment. I don't.
And how long would you be willing to wait, Justin, if you met a really great girl?
It wouldn't matter to me then.
Aww.
He is so mature.
I like him.
He is so mature. I love this.
I know.
I mean, this is a catch.
He is a catch.
I don't know if he's in a relationship or not, but,
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
Well, he has to be.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, but if anything happens, we'll let you know, or if he's looking, because he's a cutie pie. So, rules. I was just wondering on how long you wait until somebody calls back. You have that first date.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you have the first date, and it went well.
Yeah.
Do you kiss?
On the first date?
Yeah.
Normally not, but I would say 10% of the time I do, 90% no.
Okay. What's it like? See,
What do you mean?
what's the kiss like?
I think it depends on the person.
Okay.
But I think I try to be a little old school and just try to keep the hand holding and the kissing and all that. I think you try to get to know the person on the first date. I just think that's ideal. Yeah. But sometimes it's just so on that you're kissing by the within the first whatever. If there's drinks involved, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that
that's
changes.
another guideline I think we should talk about.
Yes.
How about alcohol? How does that play a part?
I think it shouldn't play a big part on the first date. If you're serious
agree.
about getting to a relationship, if you want to just have a good time, then like Justin said, whatever, no rules. But if you're looking for a relationship, I don't think getting wasted or getting buzzed is the right idea.
Because they don't get to know who the person really is.
No.
They just get to know a buzzed person.
Yes.
Maybe that's fun sometimes, but that's really not fun when you're looking for a relationship.
I agree.
And somebody's
That's a good question.
kind of wasted.
I agree.
Yeah, say 1 drink, 2 at the very most on the first date, right?
I agree.
Is that our guideline? Okay.
Yes.
We're going to write a book here today on this, and we're going to give you all of the guidelines.
Yes, the rules.
From brilliant
the guidelines.
people here. We've got 3 brilliant people in this room.
Yes.
Anybody else have something to suggest? Call us up. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're scared, though, when things get close.
Yes, I am.
Okay. You don't know what that's about yet, do you? Fear of being hurt.
Yeah. Fear of abandonment, maybe.
Abandonment issues could be. However, if you don't put it out there 100%, you're not going to have anything. So you've got to take that chance.
I know. No, I think it's good. I like the way you.
I believe in going into a relationship if you really care about 100%. I'm there 100%. And if they
all
do,
in.
Yeah, all in. And if they do something that's stupid or hurtful, then it's on them. It's not on me.
Yeah.
I came in honestly.
Yeah.
So, they're
good on you.
I don't know. But let's go back to the kiss.
Okay.
Because I'm into that.
Okay.
I think.
When do you think you should kiss?
When you feel it, because I think that first kiss can define a relationship.
Yes.
If someone is a bad kisser, I just don't think you go any further.
No. I did kiss this guy. He was old.
Justin agrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did kiss this guy. I waited a long time. He was super, super slow, and he was like Santa Claus. He showed up on every date with all these gifts, like good gifts. Like crazy.
Okay. That's nice.
And finally he kissed me. Like it took him forever to kiss me. And he lied about his age. He said he was younger than he was. And he finally kissed me, and it was like a baby. Babies just kind of.
Yeah.
And he was
a baby kiss.
Like a baby would kiss. His mouth was open.
Okay.
The tongue.
I wish you all could see her now. Tongue is hanging. Yeah, tongue's just
like that. Like he kissed a baby. They're just like. And I was like. He was like in his 50s, and I said, okay, now this is how a kiss works. The woman brings her style of kissing, and the man brings his style of kissing, and they make it their kiss.
Yes.
He brought to the table, mouth open with the tongue.
Did you see him again after that?
Well, he kept bringing me gifts.
Well,
all
the gifts are good. Okay, all right.
He kept showing up with gifts.
We now understand.
Yeah, but I didn't. But it didn't work out. But I didn't understand why a man, especially in his late 40s, early 50s, didn't know how to kiss. He was like, "Well, I want to see how you kiss."
Ooh.
Is that the strangest thing you've ever heard?
The kissing.
That sounds like anywhere from nerves to complete lack of experience, though.
Yeah. I think, or some real sexual issues. I think.
know.
Intimacy.
Issues. Yeah. He had real intimacy issues.
Oh,
real.
With it.
Yeah.
I want to know. We're going to talk a little bit too about internet dating and some of the rules for that. But we're going to have to take a break.
Okay.
Justin says. So we'll be taking a break, and you're listening to KHTS 1220, your hometown station.